Hello, everyone, and thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to learn more about the value you're receiving through your association membership. My name is Reagan Van Cleve, and I am the CEO of the Coastal Virginia Building Industry Association, or CVBIA for short. And today we're going to spend some time understanding the question on the screen here, which is what does it mean to be a member of the CVBIA, and ultimately, why is it important for you and your business? So a few cliff notes on the background of the association. We were founded in 1953 by the men on the screen here, and these men believed that our industry and their livelihood would be better protected by a unified voice rather than just on their own. The founding principle is what keeps our grassroots advocacy efforts so strong. As they say, united we stand, divided we fall. So I'll dive into more specific advocacy issues and victories later into the program, so stay tuned. Something important to note, and perhaps you already know this, is that in 2020, our association, which was formerly called the Tidewater Builders Association, merged with the Peninsula Housing and Builders Association, which prompted the name change to Coastal Virginia Building Industry Association. And now our association is much larger and expands from Williamsburg all the way down to the North Carolina border. And in that area, we represent members who range from builders and subcontractors to associates who provide professional services. And in total, this is about 20,000 people throughout Hampton Roads. So a lot of people join you in your association membership. A few cliff notes about your membership fee structure. So again, 50,000-foot view of it all. One thing that's really great is that when you join CVBIA, you're actually getting 3 memberships for the price of 1. When you signed on at the local level, you automatically became a member of the Home Builders Association of Virginia and the National Association of Home Builders, which is in Washington, D.C. And the National Association collectively represents over 140,000 members across the United States. So throughout this program, I will sprinkle in some information about the benefits that the 2 associations add and the value that you're getting through your membership. And you can always visit their websites to see more information or reach out to one of us to help you navigate the benefits that they're offering you as well. Our association prides itself on being member-led and member-driven, which means our governance structure is reliant on our members. At the top of the triangle, we have our president, Brian McClellan, who is the part owner of Marquee Homes. And Marquee Homes is a semi-custom home building company that builds beautiful homes on the peninsula and throughout the Hampton Roads region. Brian will be president until the end of 2023. And then in 2024, Cody Hastings of Hastings Homes will be elected as president. So our presidents serve 1 year. And in that term, they are the chairman or chairwoman of the board of directors. The board of directors is going to help us shape the policy and the vision of the organization. And our board of directors is about 70 people. And while that's pretty large, we want to make sure that everyone has fair representation on the association board. So if you're ever interested in taking a leadership role within the organization, you can always reach out to me and I can send you over to the nominating committee who decides the slate for the board every single year. And since the board is a pretty large group, we do have an executive committee comprised of a few of the board members, all with diverse backgrounds, and they help to streamline some of that decision-making process. Again, all of these folks aim to have your best interest in mind when it comes to governing the association and executing our mission and our values through our operations. And speaking of operations, in addition to our leadership, we do employ some full-time and part-time staff members. We all know who I am. I am the chief executive officer here, and I handle all of the business operations and administration of the association, but I also handle the association's marketing and membership services. So I wear a lot of hats, and we all do. And we also have Teresa Howell, who is our special events director, and she's responsible for putting on all of our consumer shows and special events, as well as overseeing our multifamily housing council. And our council comprises of apartment owners and managers, and they have their own events and educational programming I'll get into a little bit later. Dee Fain is our association services manager and kind of the resident jack of all trades. She manages our office and also helps with accounting and the Cornerstone Foundation. Dean McLean is our part-time government relations director. So he is a new employee this year. He's going to be the one who's going to monitor all of the code changes and local ordinance that could affect our members. So if you're ever dealing with an issue with a municipality or some sort of regulation, you can always reach out to Dean and he will help you. Laura Williamson is our Scholarship Foundation Director, and she works with a committee to give grants to students in the area through our fundraising efforts. Dorothy Johnson is a remote employee because she is our Builder's Title underwriter. So Builder's Title Insurance program is one of the cost-saving benefits you receive as a member. So be sure to learn more about that as well. With all that, let's really get into the meat of it and start talking about all the wonderful benefits that you get as a CVBIA member. First of all, it's important to understand that as an association, our value proposition is focused on 4 very important factors: helping you to grow your business, helping you to save time, helping you to save money, and helping you to overcome challenges. Those are our 4 key pillars to the value of membership. One of the most effective and authentic ways to grow your business is through face-to-face interaction with the others in your industry. I know that's scary, right? We are so used to just interacting with people online, and with COVID, maybe not even at all. But one of the keystones to associations is that it gives you the ability to develop those soft skills of great networking and business growth through our fun events. And this year, we're bringing back all of your favorites. So each month, we are hosting informal member mingles where we pick a cool spot throughout Hampton Roads and gather to meet just and network. They've actually been a huge hit. This is something we started a few years back. I have one member who comes to each and every single one of these because he gets so much business from them. And the great news is they're free. All you have to do is buy your own drinks and show up. Other great networking events that we have include our annual picnic to kick off the summer, and this usually boasts about 500 to 700 members. Similar to that is our Shucked in the Park oyster roast. This is an oceanfront staple that we have every single fall. CVBIA members love to attend this one because it has great food, great music, and it's just an all-around great time. And if your golf game is on par, which I'm sure it definitely is, you're in luck, as the association has at least 1 golf outing per year, if not 2. So be sure to check out more information on that. And in addition to these members events, we do have some consumer-focused events like the Mid-Atlantic Home and Outdoor Living Show. This is a way for exhibitors to showcase their products and services to both consumers and other industry professionals. As I mentioned earlier, I'll try to include a little bit about state and national and what they're doing to help in each aspect of membership. So both state and national also have networking opportunities. It just might require a little bit of a road trip, obviously. The Home Builders Association of Virginia puts on 2 large events each year and invites all the members throughout the state. So their annual conference is a great place to meet other members as well as capitalize on all the educational opportunities. And their State Builder Summit is a large industry trade show for members to showcase their products and services. And that's really great for companies who service larger parts of the state and want even more exposure than what we're able to offer here at the local level. Then, of course, our National Association does not disappoint with the International Builder Show. IBS, as it's commonly referred to, is the largest light construction trade show in the world. It's held each year, alternating between Orlando and Las Vegas, and brings over 100,000 attendees and has almost 700,000 square feet of exhibitor space. It is truly a spectacle. And I always say, if you did not leave with new business or at least 5 new contacts, then you probably never left the casino. So in addition to these in-person networking opportunities, we also aim to help grow your business through marketing and advertising. You can follow us on social media to see all the member happenings and member posts. Specifically, we use our Instagram page to share content members create to give back to our followers and help their business give them heightened exposure. So if there's anything that you would like for us to post for you, feel free to message us on there and we would be happy to do that. One thing that is also great and really heavily used is our online member directory at cvbia.com. So this is a tool for both industry professionals and consumers to find someone for an upcoming job or project. And as a member, you get access to our member information center that allows you to create a detailed profile as well as post jobs, events, and communicate with fellow members. Of course, how better to grow your business than to be award-winning, right? So for the third year in a row, we will be bringing back our COSTES Award program. The COSTES are an opportunity to be recognized for some of the best projects in new homes, remodeling, and apartment communities. The best part is not only do we celebrate your work, but winners get a spread in Coastal Virginia magazine that is sent all throughout Hampton Roads. Who wouldn't want to purchase a home from an award-winning builder or remodeler? I know I would. The last prong of growing your business is going to be sharpening your saws through education. So you can see on the screen here all of the different courses and topics we offer at the local, state, and national level. Continuing education is a great way for members to differentiate themselves from their competitors. So always be on the lookout for some of the educational offerings that we might be having, or state and national, whether it be in person or virtual. Moving on to the next benefit of membership, and that is saving you time. So as I mentioned, our association has a members only platform that allows you to post jobs and contact other members. So if you're ever having trouble accessing this feature, be sure to let me or another staff person know. Another great resource is our Builder biweekly email that is sent directly to your inbox every Monday. No longer do you have to wonder what is going on in the industry or the association, because we got you covered. We send this on a bi-weekly basis now, but it's always chock full of great information that you might need to know more about municipal memos, events, and some of the programs that I'm talking to you about today. And as I said earlier, we are thrilled to have our own title insurance underwriter on staff to help members with their closings and their other title work. So if this service is something that you're interested in, please call into our office and ask for Dorothy. What is better than saving time? How about saving money? The association has an array of cost-saving benefits to help negate the cost of your annual dues. What's better than free membership? Discounts are personalized to our members, from tools for your business to cash allowances off a car or truck. Basically, as a member, you should not be paying full price for anything. So you can see the full list of discounts up here, or by going to nhb.org/savings. There's a few on our website as well. The last benefit of membership is an important one, and that is helping to solve the industry's problems. If construction is your livelihood, you're probably aware of how much red tape surrounds us. And for that reason, the local, state, and national associations employ a whole suite of lobbyists who help protect your job and your voice in front of decision makers. As a prime example of this, when COVID shut down most parts of the country, our lobbying team worked with the governor's office to help designate construction as an essential business, when there was a lot of parts of the country that were not like this. It was through this effort that members were able to return back to work and keep business moving. So you can see on the screen here all of the issues we have worked on the past few years. And the great part is that as a member, you can always reach out to us with any issues that you're facing, and we'll work with you, and more importantly, advocate on your behalf. So there you have it. I hope this gave you some insight into all of the ways that your membership helps to either grow your business, save you time and money, or overcome a challenge that you're facing. There are just a few more things that I want to touch on before we end our time here today. Something that I want to talk about is our scholarship foundation. So CVBIA is classified as a 501c6, and that is a non-charitable, nonprofit organization. However, we do have a charitable arm aimed at helping students in the area by awarding grants for higher education, and that is our Scholarship Foundation. So in the past 57 years with the CVBIA Scholarship Foundation, we have awarded over $1.8 million in grants to high school students, and last year alone gave almost $40,000 in scholarships to students around the region. So we definitely take pride in our work to train and educate our next generation of leaders and giving back to the community. To conclude our time here today, I wanted to give you some involvement opportunities for you to consider. This is going to help you fully maximize your membership in the upcoming year. As you probably know, CVBIA is a large organization, and sometimes the best way to get engaged and get involved is to join one of our niche groups within the association. A lot of times your involvement on a committee or a council can help you find your purpose within the larger picture, aka a little piece of the pie. Some of the committees and councils we would love to have you on is our Coastal Multifamily Housing Council. This is a group of companies and individuals whose business falls in the multifamily housing sector. This group has their own events and educational opportunities aimed at catering to their specific needs. So to learn more, you can reach out to Teresa. Of course, I have to highlight our membership committee, as this is the committee that I oversee. Our membership committee is a working group of members who focus on the overall growth and culture of our association, and we have fun doing it. We meet monthly and are the host of every single member mingle each month. These folks serve as the brand ambassadors of the association and receive a heightened exposure at events and in our publications. So if you're interested in joining this committee, you can reach out to me. Finally, another way to maximize your membership is through our long-standing Cornerstone Foundation. The Cornerstone Foundation was established back in 1997 to provide a way for member firms to invest in local efforts to keep the shelter industry strong. The foundation is an elite group of members that are recognized at each and every association event and on the website. Each year, Cornerstone members get to enjoy 2 exclusive networking events to meet and interact with other foundation members. So needless to say, this is definitely taking your membership to the next level and something to consider. So that concludes our program today. And I know that was a lot of information. As I always say, it's like drinking from a fire hose. But for this reason, please don't ever hesitate to reach out to me or the other staff members or any of our existing members with questions that you might have. So my contact information is on the screen here. And thank you again for taking the time to see all that membership has to offer. And if you are a newer existing member, thank you again for your support and take care.